Have I show your fun spaces yet? I ngā mana, i ngā reo, i ngā kāranga maho, te motu, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. Tēnā tātou kua tau mai ki tēnei tō tātenei hōtaka, hei whakanui i tō tātenei rā, hei whakanui hoki ngā tangata i wainganui a tātenei mahi. Nō reira i rungi i tēnā, he mihi kaua tu tēnei ki a koutou katoa. Kia ora everyone and welcome to Thankful Thursday. A little bit noisy in the background, but hey, we're still here to do the deed in regards to Thankful Thursday. Last week, we were fortunate enough to have Irina Smith, former journalist for Te Karere, and now working over down in Wellington with her new Pepe. And I would like to say that her and Pepe are doing really well, and also the Papa. So she says thank you to everyone for all the aroha and the love that you have shown her from last week's korero. This week, I have got 3 beautiful wahine, whanaunga, me ki, that are coming to talk to us. Let's go back about 15 years ago, or even longer. These wonderful ladies came together and started to infuse a bit of dance into this Māori boy. And so it's without further ado that I bring the whole 3 of them. We're all in the same facility, by the way, so we're all on different devices, but hey, that's how we roll. But here we are, so I'd like to call up, there goes Lisa and Tina, and there goes Roimata. All right, I'm just going to unmute them. Oh no, you got to unmute yourselves, ladies. There's the one. Kia ora, welcome to Thankful Thursday. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. One of the biggest kaupapa that we wanted to talk about was about how we all started to become good friends and how we started this journey together. But first of all, we'll start with you, Lisa. The first korero would be ko wai koe and no whare koe. Where are you from?
Kia ora tātou katoa, whānau whānui, ko Liza Kohunui, he uri ahau no tai tūhoi me te aroa, no, no Ngāti Rangi Taurere, Ngāti Unuku Kōpako, Ngāti Rangi Unuoroa, nā hapu mai te tao tōku māma no Ngāti Rono, Ngāti Ruapanui, nā hapu mai I te tao tōku pāpā. Yeah, I'm Lisa. Kia ora.
Kia ora, Lisa. We'll go to you now, Tina. Ko wai koe and your favourite food. Where are you from?
Thank you. Kia ora everybody, I'm Tina Moke. I'm from Rotorua but raised in Te Teko. I'm actually from Reparoa. My father's side is from Reparoa and my mother is a Pākehā lady, comes from Tasmania and back in Aotearoa. So yeah, that's me.
Oh, kia ora for that, Tina. And Roimata, same question to you. Ka pai, thank you for that, Roimata. I'm just going to mute you. And Lisa, you started bringing a new fusion of dance to Rotorua after a journey that you were going through a while back. But this was before the big craze of Zumba. And why did you want to start exercise up here in Rotorua?
Oh well, I'll just pay acknowledgement to June from the church. Yeah. So June's idea was to have hula size, and then I'll do salsa size. So we started at the 7-day Adventist Church way back then. I think it was 2008, and it was it was like. It was very nerve-wracking whānau back then, and we were like, oh my god, I don't think anyone's gonna come. And then of course Tina and her cousin showed up, and we're like, oh my god, we got 2 people, what the hell. So yeah.
Ka pai. What was the biggest push after you say that it just came out of the blue and stuff like that? And then it started to take some momentum, and then you had to move it to another place, to a bigger venue and stuff like that. Why do you think the interest was so wanted in Rotorua for this craze that you started up Salsa Size about?
I believe it had to do with I think moving from the church and then eventually moving up to Waiariki, and then from Waiariki to Crates and Queues. Can't remember what the name was back then. It was just timely, really. People were looking for something different. A lot of our people just naturally dance and wanted to go with the movement of the Latin music, and it was just something new to our community, I believe.
Ka pai. Tina, there's a whole heap of things that happened in regards to us all meeting up. What is the most memorable moment for you in regards to doing salsa?
The most memorable, or the most memorable thing that sticks in my mind is the relationships that we all created, not only with us four, but there's many more out there hopefully watching. It's the friends and the whānau, the bond that you build with everybody that comes. And then we started to go away together as a team to Wanganui to a little festival thing that they had down there, and we started to do that every year. And when you go away and spend time like that as a group, you build those connections, and that whānau becomes quite strong. So that's memorable for me. Will it always be those times that we, not necessarily dancing, you know, when you're in the car and you're laughing at something that happened, and or you're in the supermarket with everybody while you're waiting to getting your kai for the day and things like that. It's those memories that I keep fondly in my mind. Yeah.
Ka pai, thank you. Roimata, there's been a few times that you've had to cover some classes for all of us and participate in that feeling. What are some of the outcomes do you think has come out of not only doing salsa, but doing some form of salsa that people enjoy doing? Sorry, that was my fault. Ka pai.
Can I add to that?
Hang on. Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Just adding on to what our mate is saying, you know, when I look back on that time, and it was drawing lots of wahine, lots of Maori women, and I think back what drew me, or what we spoke about drew us to the dance, and we speak about it often about, you know, we're mothers, your partners, and you're always running, like you're the nurse for your kids, you're the chauffeur for your kids, you're the cleaner for your household, you're the cook for your household. You as a female, you have all these roles that you play, and you are the last person that's ever thought of, especially as a mother. You come last, and it shouldn't be that way. You should come first, because how can you give your best to your children and to your partner and to your family if your cup isn't full first?
Yeah, definitely.
You have to take care of yourself as the mum. It's really important that you spend time doing something that you love, to refill your cup. So when you go home, you're so happy to be with your babies and your partners and your family. Not saying that you're not before, but you have that time to yourself to be you, to find you. That was something that we spoke about quite a lot.
Yeah. And that's a good topic that we can get onto now, is that salsa, you just said, that brought people together, and it wasn't just us here, us four here, but it included our families as well, and it takes it into that next stage, Lisa. Did you ever think that it would get this far, where it was changing, it was a transformational change, not only for the individuals that were coming to these classes, but for their whole whānau?
Yes, definitely a transformational change for the whole whānau. Did I foresee that? Not at all. Did we? We were just doing our thing. I suppose at the get go, all I wanted to do was just share a passion of mine, and then of course it just kind of grew as we all saw it to grow it to be, and like what Tina and both Roy, that it creating those new relationships, and it attracted a lot of people that had that were going through issues as well, and boosting self confidence, and most importantly, it was a space for us females to exude our femininity, and to also empower one another of the appreciation of femininity power. As we live in this masculine world of ours, yes, we want to do what we see now is go to the gym, do the bodybuilding, do the crossfitting stuff, and it's still very masculine, and we forget about our femininity side. And like all of us say, it has power in that femininity side.
Yeah.
And you know what? To be honest, Whānau, I forgot the question. What was the question again?
You answered
Oh
it
yeah, right.
perfectly.
So transformational for whānau. Oh yeah, not only our whānau. As you all know, iwi, and I'm talking to all of our iwi. It transformed our hapu and seeing our babies grow, Roimata's kids, Tina's kids, Iwi's nieces and nephews, just anyone that came through. There was so many of the kids, and acknowledgement to them. They're all adults now, and they're all like living their own little lives. It's so cute. Kia ora.
Yeah, kia ora. You're so right. They're all grown up so quickly. Hey, Roimata, there's so people think there's just one salsa move, or there's just one sort of plain salsa. Why was it? What sets Cuban salsa out from the rest to you? What was the highlight for you in regards to becoming from the Linnean Latin salsa to the Cuban salsa?
It's more us. Very earthy. And even where it derives from, the culture itself is very crossover to our Maori culture in regards to our gods, and which is portrayed in the dance as well. But yeah, it's just very earthly, just lose yourself in it. Yeah.
Did you ever think that you would experience the Cuban culture firsthand before?
No, not even until 4 or 5 years ago. I had the opportunity to go to Cuba, and yeah, it's just dance is just what you do, and family and those sort of things. It's just be yourself. Whereas here in New Zealand, we're so conscious of what other people think. Whereas in Cuba, you don't. You just whatever.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's been like a good part and parcel of what some of the learnings have been. Is that when you guys went away, learned some of that amazing stuff and brought it back, it sort of resonated about our culture and the similarities around our culture. Hey Tina, we were just talking about there were some similarities, and every year we've been hosting the Aotearoa Cuban Festival. Here in Rotorua, it started down in Wanganui. There were a whole heap of stuff that happened, and like we just heard about, there's similarities between the Cuban culture and the Maori culture. What's the Aotearoa Cuban Festival all about? And how did it start and arrive?
The Aotearoa Cuban Salsa Festival. Yeah, you're right. It started in Wanganui. That was the one that Mama and Papa started down there, and then that sort of come to an end, or took the journey that they had with hosting in Wanganui come to an end, and there was korero between Liza and some of the Cuban artists around where it should go to, and then I think as they all spoke, they came to a consensus that Rotorua would be a really amazing place to host it, because here this is one of the tourist capitals of New Zealand. We know how to host, we know how to awhi, we know how to take to support and love and care and foster anything really. So when it came here, we were really lucky or privileged to have international and national artists come to not little really, Rotorua, to share not only their dance, but their culture, with us, it showed us even more similarities to Maori culture, and that is that's a blessing really for us. Yeah, but it came here from Wanganui and just evolved into the Aotearoa Cuban Salsa Festival here in Rotorua.
Hey, Lisa, there was something that you talked about when you answered that transformational change for whānau. In regards to yourself and the transformation that you undertook, not only personally going over to Cuba and finding, this wonderful taonga and bringing it back to Aotearoa, did it ever cross your mind that it will be still that you would be still heavily involved with this form of dance today?
Oh, now that's a question. Did it ever cross my mind that I'll be still lingering around the Cubans? No, not really. Like I never really thought about it until now you've asked, and I think that I just love it so much. Like what the ladies are saying, it just instilled um, a passion, and to be able to maneuver the body in a way I could actually enjoy, or we enjoy doing, through the movement of dance, and to know that it's still happening today, and then that I'm still dancing it. Well, not as much fun. Hello, look at me. Jeez. And I'm not fit so I'm trying to get fit now. Because dance, hey, look, because we're coming back out. We're coming in the out. And then trying to get back into the dance fitness stuff. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, so it's pretty fast. It's a pretty fast dance, whānau, as we know. Yeah, it's just, I always visualize myself to keep dancing, whatever that looked like. Look, I was jumping on board with the dancing on the bike, dancing on a step, dancing in skates. I'll take any dance form. But yeah, Cuban more so because of that cultural similarities, and also just the fusion between the two as well, the two cultures, and being able to do that and acknowledging both of our gods on both sides. And to those that want a little bit more detail, is that when we're dancing salsa, which originate from like the Afro movements, we are actually acknowledging the gods. So that's what we're all doing. Yeah, kia ora.
Ka pai. Thank you for that. Hey, Roimata, this is the last question for tonight. Hey, it's already been 25 minutes and you folks didn't even think we're going to last this long. But one of the biggest parts of our relationship, the whole lot of us and the others that couldn't be here tonight as well, is that it's always been about whānau, and it's always been about community. And, what do we look forward to coming up in the next couple of months? Are we allowed to talk about it tonight? I think we are. So unmute yourself. Sorry. So what we talk about whānau, we talk about community, and there's a passion of mine, and people know my journey, my rongoa journey, my life journey, and the way that we're going towards things in life is just to enjoy life to its full potential. And so, Roimata, tell us all here in Rotorua what are some of the awesome things that are going to come up very shortly for all of us. Ka pai. Oh, a lady of a few words here, aren't we? So I think someone had too much to eat tonight. But in saying that, koutou, ngā mihi nui, to round off tonight's conversation, I've got some like funny ones to just, just because. Anyway, first question, Roimata, swimming in the sea or in the lake? Tina, hang on, let me unmute you. There we go. Okay, Tina, fry bread or rewana?
Oh, fried bread. Fried bread. Has to be fried bread.
Can you make fry bread?
Oh, of course. Whether it's eatable or not, I don't know.
Of course, of course. Okay, Lisa, photo pose. Do you take a photo pose on the side, the front, the back, head turned, or what?
The side.
The side,
Yep.
yeah, makes you look,
That is okay.
Elongate.
elong. That's right.
Goes like that, whānau.
It
No.
does, it does. Okay, Roimata. White chocolate or milk chocolate? One's white and one's brown. White chocolate or milk chocolate? No. Okay, you don't need chocolate that much, do you?
We'll have hers.
Let's go dark chocolate.
Okay, well, obviously somebody doesn't know their chocolate. Okay, Tina. Ice cream or jelly?
Oh, ice cream. Yeah.
Lisa, the last one for you. Hangi or boil up?
Oh. Boil up.
And what kind of boil up?
Pork bones.
And
Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, no, that's hers, whānau. Pork bones,
cabbage or
riwai, watercress, sausages, because the babies will eat the sausages. Doughboys, but I don't know how to make them. Yeah, don't judge, whānau, bloody hell. What else do I like in there? Yeah, that's about it. Yum.
ka pai. Thank you very much. That's really nice. Thank you, Koto. Thank you, ladies, for joining us tonight, and thank you, everybody, for watching. And I know that you probably just joined us, and we did start a little bit early because we've got dessert to come. So, priorities first, the stomach. But in saying that, a big thank you to everyone that continues to support this kaupapa. Thankful Thursdays was established to help support us during this time of the COVID pandemic, but also to help support us through life journeys. And some of those life journeys are a part of the people that we bring onto the show. So tonight we had Roimata, Lisa, and Tina. Ngā mihi nui kia koutou. And as every night, we always acknowledge a local business or small business. And our next small business is going to be up on my Facebook page. And this business is based here in Rotorua. And I'm just going to go into it right now to find her page. Bear with me. And her page is called Noa. And Noa is a sort of like a rongoa natural remedies type of place. They're based out of the Market 12 place, and they're based down there at the moment. But she's opening up her new shop next to My Salon, another small business that we all know about. But yeah, that's run by Mihitai Puke Puke. And she's got a whole heap of products in her shop that helps to support us all during this time. And so the pandemic sort of actually helped her to get these products out the door. And so this small business here in Rotorua, she's also given us some taonga to give away, whānau. So that taonga is it's called what they're called, a sanitized pack. For those ones that are isolating for 7 days, and those ones that don't tell the Ministry of Health that you're isolating, but you want a day off work. Yes, those ones. So there's a whole heap of stuff that she's got available in her shop that will help support us all during this time. So come onto our Facebook page and you will see the link on there in regards to her small business. And thank you to Mihitai for your sponsorship tonight and for being part of our kaupapa korero. Like always, if Roimata can just pass me their bag through the, we're not all at the same place, whānau. So, but as always, a big mihi to our oh yeah, open up your own presents. Thank you very much for joining us tonight, whānau, and thank you to the lovely ladies. Kia tau te rangi Māori, ki rungi a koutou, kia tau te rangi Māori o te pō. Kia hoki pai mai koutou a te rā wiki for another day of Thankful Thursday. Noho ora mai.